loves, my name is Brianna K, or you might know me as Bits of Bri over on Instagram. Welcome to today's video where I am in extreme prep mode for homeschool this fall. I'm prepping our homeschool room, so you are in for some extreme cleaning and organizing, decorating, and I had to do some meal prep for this week at the end of this video too. So I hope that this gives you tons of organizing motivation and helps you as you prep for homeschool or virtual learning as we go back to school this fall. And I was a 7th grade English teacher in Baltimore with Teach for America 10 years ago, and I absolutely loved it. So it was really fun ordering the supplies and setting up this homeschool classroom for this video for you. It definitely took me back to setting up my classroom way back then. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you subscribe. There's a ton of cleaning, decorating, homemaking, and mommy vlogs coming up over the next few weeks. So be sure to have all of your notifications turned on so that you don't miss a single video. And if you're interested in any of the organizing or homeschool supplies, I will be sure to link everything down in the description box for you as well. But I've got a free printable with all of the back to school supplies for you over on bitsofbrico.com. I've also got other free printables for getting back to school and other organizing checklists just to help you stay on top of everything. This buffet was mainly used to store some seasonal decor and some of the kids' toys, but I decided to completely declutter it and clean it out because I wanted it to be organized just for school supplies. But I'd like to thank Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. If you've never heard of Thrive Market, they're an online membership-based market whose mission is to make healthy living affordable and easy for everyone. And Lord knows I need that right now. Between balancing work and taking care of the home, the cleaning, the cooking, the meal planning, the organizing, and now adding homeschool to the mix, I at least feel so much safer and secure knowing that I can get really healthy food options to feed my family. And that's what I love about Thrive, because they have so many organic options and you save so much money shopping at Thrive. On average, members save $32 a grocery order. And one of the most amazing things about Thrive that I love is that for every time somebody purchases a membership, they give a membership to a low-income family. So I love the fact that Thrive Market gives back. So be sure to give Thrive Market a try. I really think you're going to love it, and I'll have a link in my description box that if you use that link, you can get a free gift up to $22 in value. And just so you're aware, Thrive Market is a membership and you can test it out. So if you just want to try it for 1 month, see if you like it, it's $9.95 a month. Or if you know that when you take a peek at the site, these are products that you're getting all of the time that you can have delivered right to your door, get them at a huge discount compared to what you'd be paying at Whole Foods or in another health food store, Thrive is a great option, and you can get that membership up front then for $59.95. So it's $5 a month if you pay for the membership up front, which is what we ultimately do so that we're saving more money than the $9.95 a month. But if for some reason you are not satisfied with Thrive after you try it, you have 30 days and you can get a full refund, so you can try Thrive completely risk-free. Again, I'll have that link in my description box so that you can give it a try for you and your family. Okay, so now that that buffet is cleared out, I'm doing just a fast little inventory and organization. I know I have a lot of workbooks here, and then I have more papers here too. I need to go through and see which ones are still usable for Landon. But I found a bunch from his preschool class last year I can still use that are like tracing. There were some mazes. I think there was also like some numbers stuff. So I'm gonna work on actually filing that stuff in here. I got this little file organizer from Target, but it's also filled with a bunch of the school supplies I ordered. So I got some chalk for the chalkboard, dry erase markers for the dry erase board, some new markers. Landon and Prezi, I know we'll use those. I got these for the white paper. I love using these when I was a teacher. The Sharpies are the best for like the big chart paper. And then I got some rainbow markers for the dry erase board. I always like making things fun and colorful. And then these were actually on Landon's school supply list. They wanted us to send in a ton of glue sticks. So I don't know if we'll necessarily use all of these glue sticks, but I'm probably just gonna keep them in the package and I can return any because I feel like that's a lot. I also got some Sharpies for myself, and then new crayons. I think there was colored chalk for the chalkboard, and more crayons. I just got some new crayons and markers for the kids, and then pencils for Landon. I also got some mechanical pencils there, and then safety scissors for the kids. And these were some leftover stickers that we had. And then I think I'm gonna keep up here all of my educational puzzles that we have for practicing letters, especially with Presley. And then these are counting bears. I ordered these on Amazon because my best friend Dina recommended these because they're great for colors and sorting and patterns and counting. So keep those up here. And also I'm just gonna keep some art and craft like paint supplies up here. My kids really love watercolor paints too. And then I've had this organizer. I got this on Amazon last year, but I just need to figure out how I'm gonna use this. And I then have a bunch of drawer organizers. Drawer organizers. I got these on Amazon too. Obviously this is our big organizer for crayons. And then I need to hang this on the wall. It's like a calendar and weather board. And I also then emptied the toys out of these so I can use those to organize in here. Okay, so I took all of those school supplies I showed you and I just grouped them into, I was supposed to put these markers with all those markers, but I was just trying to group them to then assess how I want to organize them using all of this stuff.
Me dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me. Yeah, we got everything we need right here. Moonlight on your naked skin. Summer's blind us to giving. Where you wanna go, where you wanna go. Stars align.
Okay, so I just organized the papers that we'd already had printed out that I can reuse for Landon and Presley. There was an under the sea unit. I have some number charts. I had some mazes, and I had some name tracing. And I'm just gonna put the rest of these empty hanging file folders behind all of this then. And I love these little post-it tabs because you can just write whatever the lesson is or category is, and then they stick right to your files for you.
We got everything we need right here. Sharing all your deepest dreams, wonder what they really mean, yeah. In the empty bottle lies all the answers. Write down all your memories, feel the things you wanna feel, yeah. In the empty bottle lies all the answers. Oh, watch me dancing in the colors, lightning blowing up a thunder, wash it over me. We got everything we need, right? Watch me dancing in the colors, lightning blowing up a thunder, wash it over me, yeah. We got everything we need right here.
I'm gonna do a fast tour of everything I just organized. So this is the marker drawer. So I have the kids markers, dry erase markers, white paper markers, and then I like using these thin marker pens for grading or for me taking notes. And then this drawer, I did mechanical pencils, chalk, and I'm just gonna keep the crayons in the boxes for now until, you know, we decide we need to refill that at all, but it's decent right now. So that is the drawers. And I honestly really like how there are some empty spaces. So if there's anything extra we need, we can have some storage for it. And then in these lower doors, same thing. I have just the extra organizing bins. And then I love this little learning resources organizer. And I put the scissors, glue, and these are different tweezers. They all help with fine motor skills. You know, for Presley's age, we like using those a lot. But again, I can add in any more art and craft supplies as we need them. And in here, I've got one empty bin. This is more art supplies. So I put the Play-Doh and the paints in here. And I have our educational puzzles on that side. I have Landon's Learn to Read program. We use, it's called Learning Dynamics. And then I have his pencils for writing and the kids' art boxes and the little counting bears all stacked in there. And then next I'm gonna set up my desk and the desk chair that I ordered in here. So I have my own little workspace so that when they're working at the table, I can have my stuff. And I got a rolly chair so it can like roll in front of the whiteboard too when I'm teaching different things. I really tried to put myself back into teacher mode for this, even though I'm used to 7th grade, not preschool, early childhood education, but we're gonna stay positive, give this a go. So I'm gonna put that stuff together next. And there's like a few other decor things I have that I think I'm gonna hang up at the end. And I tried to do as much of the organizing during nap time as I could, but the kids were up now and I had them working on sock puppets while I was in construction mode. And Landon is just such a good helper because he always helps me to take out any of the boxes or the garbage.
Stop for us. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the
And this desk was probably one of the most intense things I've ever had to put together by myself, but I was pretty proud of myself for being able to do this.
On the feeling, can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting by some rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special.
Okay, so here is a finished tour of the homeschool room. This is where I will have the kids do their work and any arts and crafts projects. And on this wall, I'll take all this down when we actually get closer to start date, but this is where I can hang any of their arts and crafts or exemplar work. This is a little calendar and weather hanger that I got. I will link everything for this homeschool room down below, by the way, but I like this so we can go over days of the week and the weather. And I have this magnetic chalkboard that I got, and I got those letters from the Target Dollar Spot a couple of years ago, and I just clipped them with the little mini clothespins. So I hung that above there for alphabet review, because I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of that with both Landon and Presley. And again, all of the supplies are organized in these drawers. And I did, down below here, I put like the cutouts that go on that calendar in here. And I use these 2 Dollar Tree bins for Landon's Lincoln logs, because he really likes to build those on this table too. And they're not necessarily school related, but I feel like that could be good to keep him occupied if I'm working with Presley on something, or if Adam is. And again, puzzles, the reading supplies, art supplies, still another empty bin there, probably for books that we'll be reading during the week. And the whiteboard station is here. I hung up the flag though, so we can do the Pledge of Allegiance to start the school day. And I love, this is on rollers, so I can turn it around too. And it's a whiteboard on both sides, so I can have different lessons or anything that I need prepped on there too. And then on this side of the room, on our piano, is where I just have, for now, my paper trays, and I might move them over to my desk, not quite sure. And same thing, I have my files here all organized. I added a few more as I went. So I have a folder for stickers. I put in my alphabet books and number books and shape books. So everything is nice and neat and organized there. And I'm so proud of myself for all the things I put together today. I'm not gonna lie, usually I have Adam do all this, but decided to tackle it myself. Probably pregnancy nesting ambition. But I moved my little parlor palm in here for right now. I just like having a little pop of green and something fresh. But I got this chair. I like it's so soft, but it has the little tufts and then the cute little studs. But this chair was from Amazon. And then this desk, I needed something small because this isn't a lot of space. It's, I think, like 3 feet on each side of the wall. So I needed something that was small. So this desk was on Walmart. As you can see, it came in a lot of pieces to put together. And I will say, like, the construction of it is just a little clumsy, but I think it will do its job. I wanted something small and efficient in here so that I could sit and just keep homeschool stuff here instead of my work stuff that I have in my actual office. So I'm happy with how that turned out. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments if there's anything I'm missing or should add. Let me know if you like it. And I'm sure too, I'll do more like seasonal decor for different times of year up around here too. But this is it for now. I did just want to share with you fast some of my absolute favorites. So Landon loves these cheddar cheese minis. Presley loves the peanut butter ones. Those are a great snack for us. They also love these organic cheese puffs. And I always meal prep a ton of pancakes, so I love getting my Kodiak cakes because this has protein in it for them, and it's made with whole grains. So every morning I know they're at least eating the healthiest version of pancakes possible. And then I always stock up on my pasta, so I get the penne. I love their bow tie pasta. They have really great sauces, so that Sicilian gravy is my favorite red sauce they make. And then they have a non-dairy Alfredo sauce that is amazing. And this is by far the best granola I've ever eaten in my life, is the Thrive granola. They have the berry burst, and there's a vanilla cinnamon one that's really, really good too. And Adam wanted me to share with you. He loves, there's like these smart sweets and these, they're like the peach rings version. He says these are the two best, and there's like only 3 grams of sugar in them. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, there's more than food. So I got some lemon essential oil because I was out. I got some of my witch hazel because I'm gonna be needing to make my padsicles here in a couple of months. But this was everything I got in my order for this month.
You know it's way too late, regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize, we went too far this time.
I know I've shared this in other videos, but every single week I am meal prepping pancakes. So I put half in the fridge, the other half in freezer bags, and it just makes breakfast so much easier with less mess to clean up. And pancakes are just part of my weekly meal prep at this point. So what I will do to make breakfast a lot easier is I'll put about half the pancakes into a freezer bag. And this way in the mornings, I'll have some already in here for the next couple of days that I can just pop into the microwave and heat. And same thing with the frozen. When they're frozen, they take about a minute to heat up. From the refrigerator, it's between 30 to 45 seconds. And I would say frozen too, depending how many you're doing. My kids usually eat 3 pancakes at a time, at least in the size that I make them. So I'll do 45 to 60 seconds if they're coming from the freezer in the microwave. But it just makes breakfast so much easier because then I don't have to clean up the pots and pans and the dishes. It's just like, do it one time, saves so much stress and time in the mornings. And I really do like making them homemade. I have had a couple people reach out and say, do you know that like Eggo makes, I think it's Eggo, makes already like frozen pancakes that you can do the same thing with. And I'm like, yeah, I just try to make them homemade, and again, using that Kodiak cakes that I get from Thrive Market. Sorry, my chicken is really popping in the can right now. But I like using the protein and an organic pancake mix for them, especially since they want these pretty much every single day. And something else that I meal prep every single week is either taco beef or chicken. Once this chicken is fully cooked and browned, I will just shred it up, and then I can add the simmer sauce so that I have taco meat on hand for chicken tacos or quesadillas or nachos, and that just helps make dinners and lunches, especially since we are home 24/7. It makes it a lot easier to throw something together for lunch too, or put this on top of a salad and make a chicken taco salad for lunch. And this is that mild taco simmer sauce by Simply Organic that I got in my Thrive Market order. Okay, my chicken is done cooking, so I'm gonna put it into this Pyrex container, which I absolutely love. These glass Pyrex, they're like in a rectangular shape. They are so good for meal prep because they stack so easy in the fridge, and with the glass, you can always heat this in the oven or the microwave. So again, just hack to save some time and clean up. So I'm gonna let that cool a little bit, and then I'll pop it in the fridge. I hope that this video helped you and that you got a ton of motivation. Thank you so much for watching this video and being here on my channel. I'm sending you so much love, praying that you stay safe, and please make sure all of your notifications are turned on so that I can see you in my next video. Bye, loves.